Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Tesseract Please Ignore 2. So at the end of my last episode, I had been I'd put together the rest of my quarry, so that's all done. I had set up a little auto-spawning setup, which is now fully working. I've got it disabled at the moment just because it was a little bit too efficient. So if I show you the amount of ender pearls I've managed to generate just in a short time, so 404 in a couple of minutes basically. That was within about 15 minutes. I generated 400 ender pearls, just a small amount of mob essence, so it's fairly crazy. What I want to do on this episode is put together some tesseracts though. So what we're going to need to do that is we need some ender pearls to start off with. So let me get these melting in the magma crucible like so. We're also going to need to make ourselves some enderium, so let's have a look at that. So we want to make enderium. So first of all, we're going to need some enderium base. So we need shiny silver. So do I have any shiny stuff? No, I do not. Where's my ferrous? There we go. So what I want to do is start running this through a pulverizer. A sag mill would be better, but I don't actually have a sag mill, so let me look at that real quick. So sag mill, no, sag mill. Here we go. So this is fairly straightforward. Can I make a basic capacitor? No, because I need some more gold nuggets. Whoops-a-daisy. So let me go for gold. Can I transform gold coins into gold? No, I cannot. I just thought it might be quite nice and direct. So it's going to make a load of gold nuggets like so. And then we need a basic capacitor. Then we need a machine chassis, and then that should be one sag mill. Excellent. So I wonder where I'm going to put this, because I don't really have any space for it around here. I can almost do with like putting it like here, and then like on top, but that would require me to run some conduit round, which I've got one shiny metal, which isn't too bad, but the sag mill would generate more. So let me get, do I have any more conduit left? I do. Excellent. So I'm going to run this. So I'm going to neaten this all up, hopefully. So let me just run this up like so. That does not need to be like that. So let me disable you. Excellent. Well, like I said, I'll clear that up with some painted things at some point, so I'll get around to it. But yeah, that sag mill is now powered. So let me rescue some of that, because what we're going to need to do is, if we have a look at ferrous ore, what do we do with this? So let me right click on it. So we can run it through a sag mill. If I find sag mill, there we go. Nice pulverizer, alloy smelter, sag mill. There we go. So we get exactly the same chance of producing pulverized shiny metal as 10%. But if we use some of these dark steel balls, how do I make dark steel again? So obsidian, coal, and iron. So do I have any pulverized coal? I do. Excellent. Pulverized coal, iron, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then I want some obsidian. Perfect. I've got 6 left, so let me run this through the alloy smelter real quick. There we go. Ooh, got some ferrous in there, apparently I had some left over. Is that gonna, yep, it's going to smelt up, make some dark steel balls. So what we need this for is that if you use the sag mill as opposed to the pulverizer, if you use the dark steel ball, it actually increases the, as you go, so you can actually see main output 150%, so we actually get more ferrous powder. We also get a bonus output of 200%, so this we actually get 200% more of, which is kind of crazy. And we also get a power reduction of 30%, so we actually use less RF. We can just use flint, which does a similar thing but not quite as effective, so we need at least 5 of these to get at least 1 dark steel ball. I will make more of this once I've got more obsidian, which I'll get eventually, so that'll come in oodles once I've set up a quarry. But let me, and then coal is just obviously a case of just pulverizing it up. Oh yes, I've also upgraded this setup so that it automatically, everything's now working on item conduits, including all of the ones over here, so they're all set up. Wow, it's loud over here, isn't it? So yeah, these are all fully working, which is excellent. These are going in and out. I don't know why it's using up so much power though, very bizarre. But yeah, everything is now working fully, which is quite nice. Is this actually working? I think it is. It's just like super duper slow because it's got so many trees to chop down now. Yeah, you can see it working. It is chopping down trees. It's just doing it in a very slow fashion. Doesn't let's get some more of that dark steel. There we go. That should be enough to produce at least 1 dark steel ball. There we go. Oh, we get 5 per recipe. Very nice. So they should actually last a little while. So we put the dark steel balls in, and then we put the ferrous ore through there. So these actually, as you can see, they actually last a certain amount of time. You don't get like 1 per ferrous ore, so they last at least, wow, 100 times. That can't be right. Surely. See what the second one goes down to. Oh my god, they actually last ages in this particular version of the mod pack. That's quite nice. We do get some cobblestone out, but it's not the end of the world. But we should get some more pulverized shiny metal. Oh, okay, it's gone down a bit now. There we go. It's a bit better, isn't it? So we just need a bit more shiny metal. Let's go back to enderium. So we want to make some of this enderium base. So we need silver. I don't know how much we're going to need. We need a reasonable amount. So let's get like 10 maybe. Let me get to enderium first. Let me double check this. So if I want to make it in an alloy smelter, I need 4 per tesseract. So I need at least 2 enderium base. So yeah, I'm going to need 12 tin, 6 silver. Is that silver? Whoops-a-daisy. So let's go to tin, as I do have a lot more of this now. Excellent. So we need 12 tin, and then we just need lots of shiny once it finally gets made. So let me smelt up you. There we go. So this hasn't actually produced any shiny powder yet, but it will do. So we can actually start producing some enderium base. We should get more eventually, I hope. Oh, we actually got 4 out of that. Excellent. So that's quite nice. So, yeah, we get quite a bit, which is awesome. So we then need, so in terms of enderium, let's find out what we're looking for. So in the alloy smelter, we need some pyrotheum. We should be able to make. Why is that putting enderium base in there? That's really weird. What do I need for that? So I need pulverized coal. That's why. So let me grab a little bit of coal. Let's grab half a stack. Pulverize you. That's a magma crucible. I want the pulverizer. We made any more shiny? There we go. We've actually made some more shiny. So, oh right, hang on a minute. That is set to output there. Let's turn you off. There we go. So it doesn't automatically export to there. So we are making some shiny very, very slowly, and that's just 1 dark steel ball. Has done almost an entire stack there, which is quite nice. So put you back in. We'll make some more enderium base. Good. We've got some pulverized coal now, so we should be able to make pyrotheum. Excellent. So we also need some ender pearls. There we go. So this should, in theory, smelt up into. Put all you in there. Oops, a daisy. Combine it all together. There we go. We've even got some more shiny metal now, which is quite nice. Do we have much more ferrous? Let me just double check. Oh wow, we've got loads of ferrous, so we can keep running this through the sag mill quite nicely. This is why I decided to go for the sag mill instead of letting it run through the pulverizer, just for those bonus materials from the just because we need lots of the shiny metal, and you can't get that apart from running it through the pulverizer. You can't get it through the mechanism setup, so I'd rather run the ferrous through there. I mean, I can smelt this up later. By having, once I've kind of automated this, I can have it running through, have the actual ferrous running through the mechanism setup. But for now, I basically need to have it coming through here. So we've made some enderium. It's fairly slow, but it's not the end of the world. And look, that like an entire stack hasn't even used up an entire dark steel ball yet, so that's quite nice. And dark steel balls aren't exactly expensive, so we can make up plenty of them. Let's grab some more of that pulverized coal for more. What's the word I'm looking for? More pyrotheum later on. Pyrotheum dust? Yeah. I basically went to the nether and killed loads and loads of blazes as well, so I've actually got quite a bit of blaze powder sitting around. I had to just kind of sit there and murder lots and lots of them. So is that the 4 enderium we need? Oh no, I need at least 8 enderium because I need to make at least 2 tesseracts. So let me go into here. So let me go back to tesseract. So to make a tesseract frame, I'm also going to need some kind of, so I could use fused quartz glass as well, which I think I've hardened what was hardened lumium? So that was pulverized obsidian, which you can't really make because I've used up all my obsidian. Whoops. Hardened glass we can't make either, so I think we're going to have to go for fused quartz. So let me grab some quartz from somewhere. Once we've got the quarry underway, the obsidian shouldn't be too much of a problem. So I need, yeah, that should be plenty, I think. 24 quartz. So we're going to have to wait for this second lot of enderium to finish before we can actually make the fused quartz. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, lumium would also be another option, as would the quartz glass, I think. So that's what I'm looking for. Let me wait for it to flick through. You've got fused quartz, hardened glass, fused quartz. Now I'm sure I saw like the quartz glass somewhere from ME, but apparently I'm going completely and totally insane, which is fine. That's understandable. Okay, so let's wait for that to finish. There we go, and then we can pop that out and then pop you in. I think that's going to start a new one. Whoops, I did not realise that. So it's actually used up the ingredients, so we'll finish off that later on. But we need the quartz glass next once this has gone through, which is taking a little while. Is there anything else we can do? We also need to make ourselves some landmarks for the quarry. I think that's... Do I need landmark? There we go. There's landmarks. So we need to make 1, 2, 3 of these, I think. There we go. So 3 landmarks to actually plot down our quarry in a second. This is... Oh, look at all the shiny metal we're getting from that now. Excellent. And we're running on to our second dark steel ball as well. So there's some more enderium. That should go a bit quicker making the nether quartz, because it's a considerably faster recipe to do so. Oh wow, I've forgotten how expensive that was. I need like 8 of this, so I don't even think that's going to be enough. So I'm going to need some more nether quartz. I'm going to have to go mining in the nether for nether quartz later on, I think. Let me grab a bit more of that, so we just grab the rest of that stack. Leave at least 1 stack behind. Never leave a stack behind! I am this time. So yeah, we only need 2 more anyway, so to make the 2 tesseracts that we need. Do we need 2 tesseracts? Yeah, 2 tesseracts should be fine, I think. I'm hoping it's going to be fine. Ideally, I'd probably like 4, but I don't have the fused quartz and the enderium's taking forever as well. So let's go to Tesseract. There we go. I just realised, how am I going to import? So I'm going to need a... Let me get around to this. So let's make 2 Tesseract frames, like so. We're going to need to get these in the fluid transposer. There we go, that's filling up. Yes, we're also going to need an... What's it called? Let's go to Applied Energistics. I know what I'm thinking of, I just can't remember what it's called. I used to know what it's called all the time, and I can't type either. Applied Energistics, so we are looking for... Can I spot you, what I'm looking for? My brain's totally gone. My brain has gone fuzzy. Let me go to... I know it's part of the storage bus, because I had to make one of them earlier. So... an ME interface, that's what I'm looking for. Interface, there we go. Right, so we need to make one of these. Can I make one of these? Let me go and check, because I know I made some formation and annihilation cores earlier. Or maybe I used them up. Maybe I used up my formation and annihilation cores. So let me double check what I need for them. So I need a couple of logic processors. I need some... Did I use them all up? I'm sure I must have done. Whoopsie-daisy. So I think I need some quartz ground up. I need 2 of these ground up. And then I also need a piece of nether quartz and a piece of quartz. There we go. That should make the formation and annihilation cores that we need. So where's the pulverizer? There we go. Grind up you. That's all done. Well, actually, it's full, so it won't move on. Let me put you back in the system. There we go. That's done as well. Let's grab some nether quartz back out. Add with that as well. There we go. So we need to make... Let's put all you in the system. So let's make a formation core and an annihilation core. And then we should be able to make an ME interface. Excellent. So I'm going to put you down... I don't know. I'm going to have my... What's what I'm looking for? Let's put it in there. So I'm going to have my Tesseract around here somewhere anyway. So I think what I'm going to need to do is... Ah, there we go. That was actually a conduit facade. So let me put you back. So what I'm going to do is have that coming out of there. The Tesseract can go there. So it'll be the energy will be going in, and then the items will also be going out, which would be nice. So put you away. So how are we doing? We got our Tesseract frames yet? There we go. Tesseract frames are now full of molten enderium. Let's go back to Tesseract. So we actually need to turn this into a proper Tesseract now. So 1 and 2. So let's plonk you down here. So the energy will be going in. So we'll call this number 1 quarry. Save frequency, and then what we want is item mode receive only. Yep, fluid mode off, blocked, and then energy mode send only. Right, so that will be sending energy and receiving items. The items should go into the ME interface, which should then go into my ME system. Sorry about that. I'm being disgusting. My dinner is repeating on me. So I think we're good to go in terms of setting up my quarry. So yeah, let's make sure we've got some conduits on us, just in case. I think this does now run off RF, so fingers crossed we won't need something to convert it, but let's have a fly away. So I'm going to zip over to my portal waypoint real quick, because I've got an idea where I want to put the quarry. I've got a there's an extreme hills biome around here somewhere, and basically I want to take advantage of that. So I think it's this biome here, so I want to try and plonk it down somewhere around here. Hopefully there's a flattish area where I can dump it. Would be quite nice. Saying that, let me zip over to... I actually made the designated extreme hills biome. Ah, look at this. This should be perfect. Perfect, I tell you. So let's set this up. So plonk you down there. Let's fly away over to, I don't know, here somewhere. Let's make sure I'm on the same level. So what's my... Y coordinates? 79. Okay, so zip over to here. This is 79, so is it there? Yep, that's matched up. So it's only 79, and we'll fly over here somewhere. Drop it down. Yeah, the reason I'm going here is because I want the emeralds. So there we go. That's the quarry all mapped out. Very nice. So what we can now do is... So this is pretty... I'm going to do this a couple of times just to get some resources, and then from once the mechanism recipes have been sorted in future updates, I will be using the digital miner instead. But as you can see, our quarry is all mapped out, which is very nice indeed. We just suck up all the landmarks as well. So I can now power this. Is it RF compatible now? Yeah, it is RF compatible. Excellent. So I just realised. So let me plonk. So I'm going to need to zip home real quick. So let me go to waypoints. Home. Right, I'm also going to need a pipe of some description, so, or a item duct I think will also work. So let me grab an item duct and then go back to the Extreme Hills biome, because I think I'm going to need to... Do I have any of those energy? I do. Excellent. I do have the energy conduits on me, which is good. So let me connect you up like so. You go on top. And then what I'm going to need to do is let's run this down the outside, around the outside. So then we're going to have you here, and then we want item mode send only, fluid mode blocked, energy mode receive only. So is that charging? That is charging. And it is actually working, as you can see. Wow, look at that. That is crazy. I have no idea that they'd updated the animations for this. So, oh wow, look at that. It's like destroying it. It's like instead of a little robot, it just sends out a wave of destruction. That is really cool. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. How's it doing for our frame rate? Can't even see it. 35. So it's not doing wonders for our frame rate, but never mind. So that should keep the area chunk loaded from what I remember. Yeah, keep 9 chunks loaded. Excellent. So that's almost done. It's almost flattened out the area, and now it's building the frame. Cool. I had no idea they'd updated the animations for the quarry. That's really cool. That my frame rate is back at 60 now. It's just when it had all those kind of crazy, I don't know, whatever it was. How fast is this going to be? Oh, wow. Look at all the energy going into it. It's well fast. Cool. Excellent. So that's now working, and all the items are going back. So let's head back to, let's go back to home. So let's see if things are going in. So we are going to be looking at, see if cobblestone is increasing, which it is. So everything's coming back. This is all set up. The quarry is good to go. Oh yeah, on off camera, basically what I did is I set up this little system here. So I've got a storage bus going to a jabber barrel, which has got a void upgrade on it. So any cobblestone that goes above the limit should automatically be voided off, which is quite nice, unless it's going into the system, which I hope it is not. I don't know if I need to set the priority or something like that, but Priority, make it 1. There we go. So yeah, now it's now going into there instead. Whew, I suddenly had this horrible feeling there. I must go increase the priority on that as well. So cobblestone will always go into there first, and then it should be voided off, which is excellent. So we shouldn't get any more cobblestone than we need. Dirt is also going to there. Everything's increasing, but that's good because that's what we wanted. So yeah, that has been a rather successful episode. So I will leave it here for now. As always, guys, do not forget to comment and like if you've enjoyed the episode. In terms of a comment question of the episode, I was thinking the other day about texture packs and how I almost always play with a texture pack on because I can't stand the sight of vanilla textures. So if you, in terms of a comment question of the episode, what is your favourite texture pack, or do you prefer the kind of vanilla textures? Let me know below. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.